Beyond the Views podcast, episode 32, season 2. Anwar Haj in the building. Yo, appreciate you for coming through, man.
Thank you for
appreciate
having
you for
me.
coming through.
Thank you.
Top 5 favorite movies. All right, I'm gonna give you my 5 favorite movies: Titanic, Avatar, Scarface, Godfather, and I got Home Alone. Out of all of the 5 that I mentioned, which one would you say is your favorite?
I'm not gonna lie, I like that Titanic, bro.
Hey,
Titanic is good.
100. What about Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings series? What are you picking?
What if I told you I never really watched the Harry Potter series at all?
No?
No.
So have you watched Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I watched Lord of the Rings.
See, I haven't watched Lord of the Rings, but I've watched Harry Potter, so that's why it makes a lot more sense that way. All right, I'm gonna name you some actors. I want to know who's your favorite, who's your least favorite, who is someone that you don't watch at all, and who is someone that inspires you. Okay. We have Johnny Depp, we have Ben Affleck, Clint Eastwood, Robert De Niro, Brad Pitt, Tom Hanks, and Leonardo. So who are we keeping? Who are we trashing out? And who inspires you?
Okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna probably take out Ben Affleck.
Yeah?
Take out Ben Affleck. Even
Okay.
though I like him, he has to go. I'll probably take. I'll definitely keep Leonardo. Brad Pitt. I like Brad Pitt.
Dope.
Because he's in my favorite movie ever, so I have to take that.
And what's that?
Seven. It's the movie called Seven. Yeah, it's like directed by David Fincher. 95 film.
Sick.
It's with Morgan Freeman as well.
Yeah.
So it's a really good movie.
That's dope. That's dope. All right, well, check it out, guys. Young Toronto actor Anwar Haj starred in an award-winning short film, Benjamin Benny Ben. Directed by Shordoff, is a 7-minute and 27-second in-length short film. I will be putting the link for you guys to check it out. The unexpected event threatens to undo the job interview preparation for an anxious young man, which is you.
Yeah.
It's a heartfelt short story. I've watched it twice, and it left me wanting more.
Yeah.
I had to actually replay it because I thought, when you went into the office. When the lady brought you to the office and it stopped there, I was like, wait a second. So I brought it back, but it was actually finished.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you more about that in a second. So first off, I want to say, that's on CBC as we speak right now. I will be dropping the link for this. But, before we get started, I want to ask you, take us through your journey. How did this profession start? From the very first day, what influenced you, to become an actor? Were you a young child, in love with this, or was it something that?
Well, for me, I think it's like an odd story in a way because it's like I was kind of a little troublemaker. A little bit younger, and I got arrested and whatever, and then the court said you got to do your community hours or whatever. So I did that, and as my community hours, I did it in my neighborhood, the neighborhood center.
Yeah.
And then while I was doing my community hours, they did this program called Story Planner, which they focus on film.
Yeah.
And then we did a film. This is like right when Trayvon Martin passed away.
Wow.
So when they asked us what you guys want to do, we decided to make a film about police brutality, and then from there it was like that feeling in between the takes. I'm like, I kind of like this feeling, and I like doing it, and it kind of gave me that little. That's when the acting bug bit me. I'll probably say,
Wow. The question is, did you know, or was it because you were just curious to take the route of trying with this acting world? Did you practice in front of a mirror? Did you let people know? Or was it organically, did it organically just form into you just getting into acting?
I think it just happened, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? It wasn't something I planned to do when I was younger because I didn't know what I really wanted to do. But it was it just happened naturally, and then out the blue. It wasn't planned. I'll be honest with you, it was not planned. It was not.
All right. Did you have any idea what kind of role you wanted to take on your career when it comes to acting?
I think anything that challenges you. Anything that challenged me, for sure I wanted to do, because I felt like if it was easier for me to do, then it's no point in doing it.
Right. So, did horror movies, comedy, you being serious in front of a film, you being a jokester, or what have you? Were you open? Was your mind, was it open to these different roles, or did you have a vision of a specific role you wanted to actually take on?
No, I want to do everything.
Really?
Yeah,
You do?
Everything, yeah.
Well, from this short film, it doesn't look like, I don't know, man. It looks like you've really taken like the actual serious thriller vibes, drama, really serious.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's incredible. You attend Toronto Film School?
No. I had, but the teachers there was at where I was at. It was Seneca College, like at your campus, and then they taught there as well. So they were going back and forth.
Really?
So the teachers there were basically my teachers there. So it was like technically the same thing.
Right. But did you take any extra courses in regards to acting at all?
I did, yeah, I did. And then I did a funny one over, actually a messed up story, but...
Yo, share it, man, share it. This is exclusive right here. Beyond the Views podcast, you know what time it is, episode 32, let's go.
No, it was a story because, there was a big acting teacher. I think he's like really known in the city, and his name was like Dean Armstrong. I don't know if I should have named him.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, he has like this big studio downtown, and then I remember when I had like an exclusive audition with him to go into his school, one of his classes, and then as I did that, I remember like he was telling me, he's like, how'd you feel about your audition? And I was like, I feel like I did like a 6 out of 10, and then he looked at me, he's like, all right, I'll be honest with you did 1 out of 10.
What?
And then he was like,
wow.
He looked at me, he's like, I think you should choose something else to do.
No way.
Yeah, that was
fuck that.
And if my friends would tell you, like they know me like to be very like take things personal.
Of course, man. Of course.
So like I remember having that grudge of like, oh, I'm gonna show you I'm meant for this, So
see, but what's dope is the approach you took.
Yeah.
Where it's like that was your fuel to come back and just smash shit in pieces instead of it really making you unmotivated to continue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like other people hearing that could have been like, shit, I am shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like, why am I even going to do this?
But I felt like, because he's very respected into the industry 100%, but it's just like, he gave me that push that I wanted, that I needed, that
right.
ended up like, kind of proved to me in a way,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, hopefully.
Yeah. No, for sure. Now, years and years, are you currently right now, like, do you have an agent? Do you have a crew? Do you have an entourage? Was the support system behind your acting career right now?
Yeah, I do have an agent, and it's obviously located in Toronto, obviously, small boutique one, and as well I have an entourage. They're very nice.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the boys.
Yeah, they kind of help out a lot.
Amazing.
Yeah, so yeah, probably I do have a nice team.
Would you say you are born talent or someone who's trained to be great?
I don't know. I'll probably. I don't know. I wouldn't say anything.
Not sure yet.
Yeah.
Too long with the craft, and I take the work personally.
Growing up, though, what was like your favorite genres of movie that you watched?
Psychological thrillers. I like.
Really?
Yeah, I like to leave the theater like, what just happened?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like.
Right.
So like movies like again like Seven, Zodiac, probably like Inception, any movie like with Christopher Nolan, like Tenet and all that type of stuff as well too.
Yeah.
Like I like those.
Like plot twists and shit.
Yeah.
Like you don't even know what's gonna happen.
Exactly. So you really gotta focus on what you're seeing on the screen. You know
Right.
what I mean? So like those type of movies, psychological thrillers are like number 1 on my list.
Right. So what was really impressive is that your short film won an award for the Canadian Benjamin Benny Ben.
It's whatever you like.
Yeah, you even said that. No, wait a second. You corrected her when she said your name, when she called you in, which is pretty dope. Still, you had that attitude in you.
Hi, Benjamin.
It's Benny.
Benny. Nice to meet you.
How does someone like yourself that's just starting your acting career get news that you just won an award in TIFF, like for Canada? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It was actually sounded very nice, but during lockdown season of 2020, so I didn't really get to have that experience that I wanted.
Yeah,
like, I never got to go into TIFF and do all that type of stuff, So, but it was all nice to hear that we won and we made it into TIFF and there was a good amount of like response and everything. But I never really got to experience it being there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
right.
But it was still a great great experience to hear and feel at the house at the time, because obviously the pandemic, you know what I mean?
That's sick. That's so fucking sick. How did your family and friends react to this?
I think they were like more like, really, what? You know, like,
way,
like
really?
they're like amped up in a way, but then like they were kind of shocked, like I was shocked. You know what I mean? So, but it was I think for them it was just more like they were just shocked just as well as I was. You know what I mean? So it was like crazy, like a little crazy.
Yeah, man, you got hyped up. Your parents
really
must have got hyped up.
Yeah, they were happy. Yeah, 100%.
The Canadian Oscars, Best Live Action Short Drama. Benjamin Benny Ben. How did that feel to get nominated? Did you guys win this one though?
No, we didn't win that.
That one you guys
No,
didn't win. But how did it feel to get nominated though?
It felt great.
It felt good.
Yeah.
What do you feel? What do you think it is about the short film that you guys created that got you guys to that level of even getting nominated on an award, even winning an award?
Yeah.
You know?
I think personally it was because it's that little cliffhanger at the end.
Really?
Of like, because I like those type of films when the end of the movie happened and it's like an open interpretation to anybody. Like you think this, one person think this happened, another person think that happened, and you know what I mean, all that different type of stuff. So I think it was because of like that, and plus as well too, the story relates to exactly to the writer and director Paul Murdoch, which is a fantastic writer and like a director as well.
Wow.
And it was based off him sort of way, so like it was kind of personal to him obviously. So I feel like in a way, like it's his story.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Did you obviously have to? You had to audition to get the role.
Mm-hmm.
What was the experience like to audition and finding out that you actually even got the role? What did you have to do to get the role?
Man, that was freaked up because I remember in the audition room, not audition like waiting room they had, and then I was there. There was a whole bunch of people like obviously like around in the waiting room.
Like you had like a panel of judges or something? Or?
Yeah, there was a panel of them, but like I'm talking about just for the waiting room itself, like before going in.
Got you.
And then before we're going in, I remember seeing like all these guys, other actors who were obviously like better looking, more fit, everything better than me. You get what I'm trying to say? And then I remember having that doubting burp in. I'm like, frick, I think I'm about to lose. And then I remember something told me like, you got this. Just say this, and this, and you should be fine. Trust me. And then I remember like, all right, okay. And I remember going in there, asking those same questions, and then I think he kind of liked those questions that I gave him, and then it gave me the confidence of actually like doing it because I felt like he was comfortable with me, and I was comfortable with him by the way he responded to my questions, and then I guess it worked out, you know.
What was it, like a 20-second, 30-second script you had to do, or?
It was all improvisation.
Oh,
so
shit.
That was the freaked up part. That was all freaked up because obviously
That's crazy.
Because obviously when you have a script and you're doing an audition, it's like you know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? But when something is improvised, it's like, oh frick, so you don't know where your emotion level should be and like your mental level should be. So it's like I had to make sure I was like on a stable, like steady, like.
What did you decide to do though? On the spot, what was the outline of what you wanted to do?
The outline.
And I'm curious to know this because you obviously stood out because you got the role compared to everybody else. So I'm just curious to know, like, what was your storyline or whatever it was. Like, what was it about?
Oh man, in the audition.
Yeah. You know how you had to just make it up on the spot.
Yeah. So he had to like. I just remember something like about folding clothes. Of like your child's clothes or something like that, and then you gotta argue with your spouse or something like that.
Wow.
And it was a dark one, so I was happy because something told me inside it's gonna be a dark one, so just lean a little bit to the dark side.
Yeah.
All right, you know?
That's amazing, man. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What do you do to prepare yourself? When you lights, camera, action. Like, what do you do to prepare yourself? Do you have certain things that you like to practice before shooting?
Yeah, I like usually have this weird thing I like to do. I like to listen to like movie trailers in my ear while like or like movie scenes. Just like listen to it as if they're like music. Don't look at it. Just like listen to it. What else would I normally do? And like listen to like their certain actors' interviews and stuff like that. That's pretty
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. To memorize a script, not anyone can do that.
Okay.
That's very, very hard. Did that naturally come to you? Or are you someone that has to literally sit down with that script for months and months and months?
I think memorization-wise, I think that was already built in.
See?
Yeah, yeah.
So you were born with some sort of talent in the acting then. And then the training comes after the fact, you know?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because think about it,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I'll say yeah and no because obviously like I'm Muslim, right? So like we're practiced to learn, memorize our book itself. So the memorization really came naturally. But that I can say yeah to what you just said.
That's
earlier.
amazing.
But
man.
the memorization part is a bit easier, you know what I mean? Because we have that history of growing up of memorizing an old Arabic language.
Oh,
so now just English now, it's like it's easy. It's very easy to do instead of old Arabic. You know what I'm trying to say? So we learned to grow that, and that's easy to do for us. Imagine what your own language, would do, which is English, right?
Right.
So
okay. So for the short film, how did you even hear about the short film?
My agent called me and said like, there's a short film happening. There's an audition on this and the date. Here, get ready for it. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
that was pretty much it.
And then you just said, fuck it, I'm going.
Yeah.
Go kill this shit. 6 Buzz, keep 6 solid, 6 Buzz, reposted you, big platform, shout out to 6 Buzz.
Shout out to those guys, 6 Buzz, keep 6 solid.
Yeah man, shout out to those guys, man. And I want to know, how did that happen? And you were probably like, what the fuck's going on right now? Like everyone's reposting me, like, I just won and I was nominated, and so how did that come about, man? Did they reach out to you? Did they, say what's up, congratulate you? Or?
I'm not gonna lie, it was more, so keep 6 solid, we had a chat prior for it. So we were talking already, and then he was planning on to do it. And then once he did do it, I was like, obviously, like I kind of saw it coming. So I was like, okay, thank you, whatever. And then 6 Buzz was out the blue. Like I didn't know it. Like I found out through my own brother's Snapchat. Like he posted it, and I'm like, what? 6 Buzz? And then I just went back and then saw the post for the actual 6 Buzz account. But his backup page, I knew about that part.
Right.
So, but the main account that the 6 Buzz, I did not know about that.
Oh no way!
Until I saw my brother post it.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to read comments?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Oh man, that's an area that sometimes people like to stay away from.
No, I had to, cause like my friends are getting at me for it. So I was like, I had to do it. So it was funny. One guy's like, oh, is he gonna be the new Spider-Man? And I was like, I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's something to hate, but people have. What was like one of the stupidest things that somebody said? Huh? Like fucking.
Yeah, someone said,
people have such dumb shit to say. Man.
Someone said, oh my God, he's dead. I was like, what? And you didn't read the comment? You didn't read the caption? It was funny though, because you get everybody's different opinions, you know what I mean? And it's really funny. I enjoyed all that. Yeah.
Of course, you got to take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, you know what I mean? You got to take it with a grain of salt. Did you get a lot of that love and shit?
Oh man, like I'm not gonna lie, it was overpowered. Like I even told those accounts, like keep 6 solid. I told them, I'm like, hey, look, I turned off my phone because it was like so much notification and stuff like that came up, and I'm
wow.
It was a lot of love, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of love. And then I had a lot of inspiring actors as well too. People already in the game and then asking me about it. And I'm like, well, congratulations. It was overwhelming, I'll tell you that much, 100% overwhelming.
That's amazing. You have to pick one award. We got the Emmys, the Golden Globe, People's Choice Award, we got the Oscars. What do you want to take home, man? What's your end goal right here? If you got to pick one.
It's something about
the People's Choice.
Yeah, it's something about that one.
I hear you on that, man. I'm with you on that.
It's something about that one I want, because at least I know the people's choosing it.
Not politics and shit, right?
Yeah, I think with the Oscar there's a certain group of Academy people are doing it, you know what I mean? It's not the people themselves, but it's certain individuals,
Yeah.
So I'd rather just pick the People's Choice Awards 100%.
Amazing. That's a good one. I agree with you.
Thanks for the opportunity. Her name is Benjamin. I think it's Benny Benjamin.
With your short film, I felt the seriousness. I really felt like that kid was going through some anxiety and going through some shit.
Yeah.
Even when you fell. your shirt's dirty.
Yeah.
You know, you went to go clean it. It seemed really serious, you know, even with the sound and music. You know, there's no sound and music when this happens, right?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No.
Are there people talking behind you and shit, or is it just you quiet?
It was just me personally. Yeah, while shooting, yeah, there was people talking behind me. The director Paul kept like nagging me, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like that. So just to get me there, because sometimes I'm just like saying the line normally. I remember going up the steep hill,
Yeah.
back and forth like 100 times, and I was like getting tired of it. Like, so I think some of the things that you were seeing was me frustrated the fact that I'm going up and down this hill like 100 times.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I was like, I was like, oh, and then saying the lines over and over and over again. So, but it was literally like for the benefit of the film. You know what I mean? Which I don't knock. I'm not getting mad at him for that. It was a great move that he did on his part.
How was your overall experience with you know? I know that you started as a young kid now, rising up to where you're at right now. You know, you have your agent. You're doing these, you know, movies. Have you ever thought of expanding to like, you know, commercials, or I know you're doing short films or even long films or anything. Is there anything in the works right now in regards to?
Like obviously, yeah. I did like a couple commercials already, but it's still in the making.
It's still in the making, yeah.
Yeah, but I did like right now. I at least have 2 more films on the way of this year, hopefully.
Wow.
That's gonna be releasing, and then yeah. So and then I'm auditioning obviously still. So we're gonna see how that goes. I'm literally trying to take it day by day right now. And,
Yeah.
You know, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You know.
100%. How often are you auditioning to like movies, short films?
Like every other day. Or
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot, honestly. Sometimes it's overwhelming.
It is, right? Because you got to put yourself into character, right?
Yeah, and it's sometimes like the thing about auditions, which is so hard, is the fact that they'll give you a script one day and you have to audition it tomorrow. So you got to figure out a whole like quick mindset of who this character is within a day with a short amount of time, you know?
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard sometimes. I think that's like the struggle of like auditioning.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just
for
finding
sure.
that space. If I get like a week, I wouldn't mind that. I get like a couple, 4 or 5 days, I don't mind it. But like a day or two, it kind of gets, you know, it's a bit hard. You know what I mean? To get
Right.
that headspace of who this person is in 2 days. You know? Like,
Absolutely. What's your end goal? Like, where do you want to take this? How serious you want to take this? And you know, what do you see yourself doing to get yourself to the next level? Like, what's the end goal for you, man?
wow. And that's,
I know this is just the beginning,
Yeah.
and you're doing already amazing. You know what I mean? And you got to run with it.
Yeah.
You got to run with it. So is this something that you're gonna dedicate your life?
as of right, like the end goal, like as hopefully I can start producing and start directing, or eventually.
Oh, you want to actually get into the
like the whole industry itself, you know?
Really?
Like everything. Like I want to put my hand at least in every pot as much as possible. Like,
Right.
But as of right now, like I just want to just break that door in for acting, if I can or not.
Yeah.
I don't know. But after that, I'm going to directing, producing everything. You know what I mean? So,
What are your hobbies, man?
basketball.
Ball? Ball's life? Ball's life?
Ball's life, yeah.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Episode 32, you know what time it is, season 2. Look, there's an Oscar over here, man. Yo, raise it up, man. Raise it up to the people and let everyone know what they can expect from you right now, man. Where they can follow you on Instagram, where they can find your short film, and man, let your viewers know, man. What's good with the boy?
Hi, well, my name is Anwar. You can follow me on Instagram on Anwar Haj. And I think just look out for me, honestly. Really, truly, I don't know yet, you know, but hopefully a couple short films on the way this year, hopefully. And I hope you guys just enjoy it. And I got an Oscar. Thank you, guys.
Jeez! Yeah, let's show it to the camera, yo.